Alright, Destiny 2, The Witch Queen. This is a really big expansion, and I'm sure just every single other Destiny 2 content creator is trying to get their videos made as quickly as possible. This one might be a little bit late, but if you want a unique perspective, then stick around.
The world? Or in the mind?
This is a really big expansion. If you haven't seen the entire announcement live stream, I highly recommend watching the entire thing through because there's a ton of information. I'm just going to be going over the key points and some of the things that really stick out, some of the cool new features and modes or whatever that they're adding. There's a lot of information. So, the first and probably the biggest thing is that there are now going to be Hive that are also Guardians. Hive Guardians. God, that's so weird to say.
Tell me, little lights. What is your truth now?
They wield light and they have arc, solar, void. Yeah, so Hive Guardians, that is huge, and I really don't know where that's going to go. I imagine, for the little guys at least, they're not going to be that much more powerful, but I guess we'll have to see. Maybe we'll get shredded by a Hive Knight. Instead of using boomer rounds, he's using Chaos Reach. So, also, a new destination. We have Savathun's Throne World. Now, obviously, a lot of the Hive gods like Oryx or Xivu Arath or what have you, they all have some sort of throne world. It's like a pocket dimension where they live, and if they're killed in the regular world, they can still live on in their throne world. That's actually how we killed Oryx. The difference is that instead of being all dark and taken, Savathun's throne world is blessed with light. I think one of my favorite parts, and I'm gonna find this so satisfying, is when you kill a Hive Guardian, you get to smash its ghost. There's also a new weapon archetype called the Glaive. It's an energy weapon that is able to do melee combat and also shoot short-range projectiles. So it's kind of like a shotgun sword. Now, the whole introduction of the Glaive also introduces something even more exciting. Probably. You're not going to find your first glaive by killing a giant ogre and looting its corpse. You're going to build it with weapon crafting. Apparently, right out of the gate, we're going to be able to craft the Witch Queen expansion exclusive weapons, some of the older raid weapons, including some new ones as well, and there's going to be quests and you're going to improve them over time. It's honestly really exciting, and I can only imagine how this system's going to grow. I mean, you're able to craft a raid weapon without having to actually do a raid, and it might even end up being more powerful. Who knows what's going to be possible with this new crafting system? There's also going to be the introduction of legendary campaign mode, which is basically, it's like doing a master raid, or it's going to be like doing a grandmaster nightfall strike. It's going to be incredibly difficult, and it's going to scale up based on how many players you bring with you. Now, Bungie also announced that the Light and Darkness saga that's been building since the beginning of Destiny 1 will eventually come to an end. Now we have Witch Queen, then Lightfall, and finally, the final shape. They also said that Destiny is not going to be ending. It's just the Light and Darkness saga, which is what we've been doing since Destiny 1, so it's really hard to say what's going to be happening after that, but it's also like 3 years down the road, so there's a lot more that we're going to still be doing and figuring out with story development, so we'll figure it out. Now, Season of the Lost is upon us, and this is the last season we get before the Witch Queen expansion. Apparently, we're going to be introduced in-game to Savathun in this season. Spoilers, you get to talk to her in the first mission directly. It's weird. It's kind of scary, actually. And there are a lot of really exciting things coming up in this season alone, getting us ready for the Witch Queen. There's a couple of new exotics. One of them you get from the season pass, which is awesome, by the way. And there's another one that you get from a quest. It's like a stasis trace rifle. It's basically what Cold Heart should have been. We also finally officially have crossplay, which is super exciting. It's able to bring people together from all the different platforms and really make it into the massive MMO experience that it's supposed to be. We're also getting an update to each subclass every season of the Witch Queen expansion, just like Stasis. So we're gonna have the fragments and the aspects, and apparently they're starting with Void, but just so much better. You get to go out and seek different pieces to improve your subclass. I'm super excited for this. We also have a few new legendary stasis weapons. We have no idea how this is going to work yet because no one has unlocked them. It's only day one, but I'm sure we'll get them soon, and I'm going to be making a lot of update videos throughout this season. Bungie is also finally soft launching BattleEye. I think it's only for Trials, but it's going to be when Trials comes around. They might be doing some other testing, but it's about time we got a proper anti-cheat for PvP. I love Crucible, and this is really exciting news for me and everyone else that plays tons of Crucible. Now, the 30th anniversary event is what I am most looking forward to in this season, at least, Season of the Lost. If you buy the 30th anniversary bundle, you have the opportunity to get two of my all-time favorite weapons. I put hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours into these two weapons alone in the Crucible in Destiny 1. Ias Luna and Thousand Yard Stare. I cannot explain how excited I am for this. Like, I'm gonna be grinding for weeks straight to get the perfect rolls for these weapons. And probably the most important thing of this entire season, GJALLARHORN has returned. There's going to be 2 brand new dungeons, and they're bringing back another classic Destiny 1 raid. My guess is probably going to be the Crota raid, but we'll have to wait and see. And that's all. I am very excited about all of this. I'm actually going to go play Destiny right now. So leave a like and subscribe. I'm going to be trying to make as many update videos as I can for this season and just get into it. We're going to push all the way through to the Witch Queen and just further and beyond, just like Bungie is. Yeah, so leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.